Oh no,
What happened?
I don't think this is recorded.
But it recorded in the beginning.
Got ya.
Oh my gosh. I would have been like, bye, Joanna. Have fun. Dump this in. Just show a Hello Kitty like compilation.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Intermission presented by Advanced Shouting. I am Joanna. I am joined with my friend Alicia. Dan is off living life, living it big in California on the West Coast.
Living just us girls today.
Yeah. So you've got us. So if you're expecting hockey talk, nah, we've put that to the side. Nah, we're not doing that. We don't talk about.
It's girls' night.
It's girls' night. So our intervention didn't work.
Yeah, no, it didn't.
Time.
Well, I think the last intermission or intervention, I had already placed this order, I believe. But yeah, it didn't work because I placed another one since then.
As soon as it's just arrived.
But this one came in. Yeah, this one just came in, and so I have to show you because this is feel like my best order yet. All right.
While you're sorting, you've got it. I did send you. Did I send you something on Instagram? There's a girl.
I believe so.
I sent it to you ages ago. There's a woman, and I think she's in the States, and she's just pretty much in the same boat as you. She's decked out her entire bedroom. She's got pillows, so many Hello Kitty pillows.
Wow. Oh yes, I did see that video. I also came across it on TikTok too. It's insane.
Yes,
how intricate. Yeah.
I'll put the little links down below so people can check it out. But show me what you've got. Show me what you've got.
Yeah, well, there's people who are crazier than me. They have a whole I see their haul videos and I'm like, do you even need 50 Hello Kitty face masks? Come on, be real. But it's their whole personality. This is just a fun little thing I'm going through. But yeah, so since you were drinking tea, I have a little mug here.
We can drink tea together.
Yeah.
Mine's a dinosaur.
Super cute. It's a Jurassic Park.
That's quite adorable.
Let's see what else I got. One of the big items I got was this whole duffel bag.
Bags
how
handy.
How cute is that? Yeah, and it wasn't a lot of pieces, so I was like, this is worth it.
Is that foldable? Can you fold that away?
Yeah, it actually folds into itself and zips, and it's a little pouch.
Practical.
And I was like, wow, that's amazing.
It's very practical.
And then what else did I get? I got a cute little box opener to open all of these packages.
To open the next haul, yes.
Yeah, gotta be prepared. This was just, how could I not get this? It's a cute little mirror.
Yes.
And you can attach it to stuff. It's come on.
I was out last night. I went and saw Phantom of the Opera, which was amazeballs. But I got into the city early and I was like, the Sanrio store is not far from here. And I went and I was like, it's Saturday, it'll be open late. No, it wasn't.
It was closed.
So it was bashing on the window.
Disappointing.
I was like, please let me
in. Let me in, please. I need Hello Kitty. I mean, do you have a favorite character that you like? Because everyone has their favorite.
I like Cinnamon Bun. Was cinnamon?
Oh, Cinnamon Roll.
Cinnamon Roll.
Yeah, he's a cutie.
Just because I like cinnamon stuff.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but that's it. What else is on this?
Okay. So she threw in these stickers as a freebie, and there's like a ton of them in here.
Oh,
And they're
oh.
all like holographic and stuff.
What are you gonna do with them?
I don't know, like maybe put it on my iPad cover. I gave some to my sister. She put it on like her sketch pad and stuff.
Oh, that's
So,
good.
and there's like multiples of one, so it's like kind of cool. I can like share them and stuff.
That's
But
awesome.
come on, look at this one. This one's so cute.
Oh, that's that. I love that. That's the equivalent of flipping the bird.
I got this little pencil pouch. I guess
Okay.
it's not really Kuromi, like it's Kuromi and Melody, but I liked it because it had like little
I,
desserts on it.
it's this is beyond adorable.
I know.
You're getting into the stationery realm now, and
I don't know why I needed all of these pens
no,
though.
you do. I mean, I have millions of pencil cases. Like they're not as cute as yours, but
Yeah. I
um,
guess to fill in my little spinning wheel, I got all these pens. And like some of them have little they honestly, I'm not lying. I'm a pen snob. You know how some people are like pen
yeah.
snobs, like they can only use certain pens. These are like the best pens I've ever used. Like they glide, like they're really inky and stuff.
Oh,
Because I write in cursive, so it's like easy to like just
I
write with them.
this is my pen snob. I'm pretty boring.
Yeah. That one looks nice.
It's it's turning into a stationery. Um,
Oh my god.
what is this?
Stationery hole.
Oh,
And then these are like regular ones and stuff. I got another hanging one.
you should do an ASMR thing with that stuff. Yeah, I'm loving it.
Yeah. So now they
I,
can all go in my little pen holder now, and it could be like
you
matchy
might
match.
you might need to get another one.
Maybe I might need another one.
I
This
can.
isn't even the end of the haul.
Oh my
What else
gosh!
did I get? I got this storage container
For all your other,
for all of the stuff. Like, come on, look at this design. It's so
that's
cute on a little carousel.
yeah, that's pretty adorable.
Come on.
I think while cinnamon, I think cinnamon roll is my favorite because that's how I want to be, but
Yeah.
I'm Kuromi in my soul
Yeah, I feel like I like gravitate towards her the most.
the
Everyone in the like little chat has like their specific person. There's some where they absolutely hate. They call him the frog, Karopi. They like hate him.
oh the little he's so weird, like he's so beige.
Yeah. Also, what I noticed in their story, they have like knockoff Karopi. It's like it just looks like a frog. It's not Karopi. So
That's isn't
I
that
guess that's China for you.
half the Hello Kitty stuff?
That's true too. But this was the item I definitely wanted the most. That's why I bought it. This little figurine, but then
What is that? Stop it.
I had to get it.
Stop it.
So
That
cute.
at the same time, have you ever seen Black Books?
The what?
Black Books.
What's that?
Oh, it's a British slash Irish. The guy who wrote it is Irish. Um,
Oh,
TV show, and it's quite hilarious. And that there's an episode where this chick is trying to figure out what this item is, and that looks very much like it.
just like it.
And the whole episode is her trying to figure out what it is because she sells it in her shop, and that's what that reminds
Oh,
me of.
that's funny.
But yes, I
And
reckon.
then, oh, sorry. I'll go
No,
watch it though. That sounds fun. But that was pretty much the haul for my last. Well, I actually had gotten some items for my sister too because she likes Pachaco.
which
So
one's
she had some items. He's like a cute little puppy dog. Like he really is cute.
I'll put a picture. I'll
Um,
I'll drop a
yeah,
picture in, and
drop him in. Tell us who your favorite Hello Kitty character is because
yes,
there's a plethora of them and they're all super adorable. But then I went shopping today, like in real life, and I came across this at Ulta. It was the last one, and I didn't need it, but I got it.
what is? Oh, it's a lip balm.
It's like a
Oh,
lip balm.
it's
And
a
it's like a
little.
macaroon one. Like it looks like a little macaroon. And like get out of there. It's like that. And then it like opens up like that. Like,
Oh,
such a
stop
little
it.
fun.
Stop
I was
it.
like, I have to get it. And they had Cinnamon Roll and like Hello Kitty and like all these other characters, but this was the last Kuromi, so I was like, I gotta get it.
It's meant to be. It's meant to be.
Exactly.
That's
Kuromi in the wild.
you should just create an Instagram account with
I need to stop. I really
yeah,
do.
just taking photos of Kurumi stuff. I do that with other people's
Yeah.
dogs. I'm thinking about starting an
Really?
Instagram. Yeah, because I don't have a
Other
dog.
people dog. You should be like other people dogs of Instagram.
Yeah, that's what I do. I just take photos of dogs that I see, like on the slide, just like, oh
That's
look.
cute.
So this is the most beautiful Dalmatian I've ever seen. Oh, Alicia, you're everything I want to be and more.
No, I'm not. I have a problem. I've come to the stage of acceptance now. I
The
have a problem.
first step is admitting it.
It's just every time they'll be like, here are new items. And I'm like, oh, I don't have that. I need it. That's how they get you.
It's those. I went to. We have EB Games in Australia, which is, I don't know if you have it in America. Um, it's basically like GameStop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we used to have EB Games. I think they like closed down. I remember them up north, like in New York, so maybe they still exist.
Yeah.
Like a toy store, kind of.
No, it's just
Just games.
it's
Oh.
just games. Like they've started selling. There's like an offset of it, which is called Zing, and they sell like the pop vinyl stuff. But
Okay.
yeah, I went in there the other day, and they've moved location in the city, and they've got like these massive, like in the middle of the store, they've just got like boxes and boxes of these huge boxes just full of those. What are those squish pillows?
Oh my God, Squishmallows. Yeah, kids go
Yes.
crazy for those.
Yeah, but they've also thrown in like plushies of, you know, like Pokemon, and
Oh wow.
there's like a whole bunch of Marvel. There was like a Loki alligator. It was like
Loki Alex.
yeah. Have you seen the TV
So
show?
random. I haven't watched the show, but I know of it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so there's like a Loki alligator in there, and
That's so
I was
weird.
like, I don't even like it that much, but I want this so much. And
That's how they get you.
the only thing stopping me was the fact that my bag was so tiny.
Where am I gonna put this alligator?
Yeah. Do you think they'll let me take it into the theater with me? But yeah, no, speaking of games though,
Mhm.
um, you're playing a lot of stuff at the moment.
Yeah, I am. I usually play a lot at nighttime with my friends. I know the new shipment map for Call of Duty came out this week, so that's what we've been playing. And for people who've played Call of Duty, shipment's like kind of a classic map. Some people hate it, some people love it. But it's been fun. So I've been playing a lot of that. And if you are a Call of Duty fan and if you've been playing the new Modern Warfare 2, I actually heard that the wins that you've gotten on Warzone or anything like that actually will not register in your like stats, which I thought was not cool, really.
That's not cool. That's not
It
cool.
was like they were waiting for a certain date where I guess the I don't know if it was the battle pass came out or whatever, but I felt like it was kind of isolating their own like demographic, like their targeted fans, because they obviously been paying for the first day getting these wins, but you're not going to count them.
Mm.
And then like we call them Christmas noobs. um the kids that get the game for Christmas time, now they get to play, and if they win, then their wins get registered in the system. It's not cool.
I remember I played Call of Duty with you once,
Yes.
and I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing.
I mean, we should practice some more. I love it.
I remember swearing like a trooper because I kept on getting killed.
Yeah, it
and
wasn't.
and and then I killed one person, and I was so excited that I dropped the controller and ended up dying. Um,
Oh my gosh.
and then I got to the point where I was so incredibly frustrated that I just jumped in a car and then drove around.
That is so funny.
So I'm not the best when it comes to first person shooters. I
Yeah,
do play Modern Warfare because I'm in love with Price. But then who isn't?
that's true. I know everyone's like really in love with Ghost too.
Which one's Ghost?
I think he wears the mask. Like no one knows what his face looks like.
Oh, that dude. Yeah, no, I'm a Price to my core. To my core. I'm
I think I like Reyes.
he's
He's
growing on
hot.
me. He's growing on me. He's growing on me. But Price is he's just a man's man. He's like, yeah, you can put
I think
yours.
it's just so funny. What I've noticed is like the women have their favorite like guy character they'll play, and then all the guys will play as like Rose. Like they'll love all the women characters and they'll play as them.
That's actually funny. We got Gotham Knights recently,
Hmm.
and Sean was playing it, and he's trying out all the different characters. Um, and he was playing as, I think it was Nightwing. It must have been Nightwing, and he wanted to wear this suit, but he couldn't because it was reminded him too much of that bit in The Simpsons where Ned comes down on the ski slope and he's like, "It feels like I'm wearing nothing at all." Because the butt was just so
Oh,
perfectly sculpted, and I was like, "Welcome to the female gaze, my friend. Welcome to
yes,
the female gaze." So, um, yeah, that
that's funny.
that was my little hurrah on that one. Um, I've been playing Dreamlight Valley at the moment. I don't know if
On the
you're
Switch?
on the Switch. On the Switch,
That's not like Stardew. Is it Stardew Valley or is it
oh,
like a
sorry,
spin-off of that?
No, Stardew Valley.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry. Yeah, that's what...
Uh, no, no, sorry, no, it is Dreamlight Valley. It's a Disney.
Oh, yeah. I remember you were telling me about that one.
Yeah, it's quite addictive.
It looked really cool. Like it looked fun.
I'm not quite sure. It's not though, but at the same
Oh, is
time,
that?
it is and it isn't. It's addictive in the way that, like mobile games are. Like it's fun to play in
Yeah.
that. Like you go
Like,
in.
what's the objective? Like, like meeting the characters or collecting
Yeah, it's like
things?
collect all the characters, and because it's technically in beta, there's a lot of glitches. My Switch
Mm.
after about an hour, my Switch crashes. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm done for the day. But they've just released the Toy Story game,
Ooh.
and I can't get the characters to come to my world because I've hit a glitch.
Oh no. They're like,
And
no, we hate her. We can't join her realm.
no, I just can't give them the quest item because that's all it is. It's just it's just gather quests. It's just gather
Yeah.
quests.
Hopefully, I mean, they clear it up. Because I mean, there was games that I really liked, and they were super glitchy, but eventually they patch them, and then you're able to finish them and have fun and
Mm,
stuff. I don't know if you've ever been big into Grand Theft Auto.
yes.
Yes,
Yes.
there's a new update that just came out recently too
Mm.
on 5 online, and it's pretty fun. It's like you're on this whole like drug acid type of trip, and you have to do like little missions. It's really fun. You can do it by yourself too. It's not too difficult, but lots of fun. It's like you trip out pretty much on the screen.
I we for Christmas I got Sean a PS5 because it has
Mhm.
been, I don't know if it's difficult in the States, but to get a
Yeah,
PS5.
super hard. Yeah, still it's really difficult.
Um, so it was I managed by pure
That's
luck to
awesome.
get
Does
one.
he know, or is it going to be like a
Oh, I've
surprise?
already given it to him.
Oh, yeah.
I,
Oh, well,
ne-
that's good. Then he can play it.
I needed his help carrying it up the
Oh,
stairs, but it was yeah, it's big, it's massive. So
yeah.
but what's really kind of, I suppose, disappointing is that they haven't released that many games for PS5. And I suppose
Hmm.
that's because it's been so hard to get your hands on one. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens after Christmas with the game releases. But I have been playing Spider-Man on
Hmm.
um, PlayStation 5, and it is
That's fun.
beautiful. It is beautiful. So it was funny. I was like, because it's based in New York, and
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I wonder where Dan's house is. Let's go,
That's so
because
funny.
it's renowned for being very accurate. And I was like,
Uh-huh.
I was like,
Let's find his apartment.
let's find his apartment. So I'm gonna stalk Dan in
See if he's in the window.
see if he's in the window. Yeah, and just be like,
That's
um,
so funny.
yeah. So that's that's my. I haven't been feeling the games recently though. To be fair,
Yeah, I usually just stick to my regulars. I don't really try
mm,
anything new.
we
And like
should.
my Switch, I haven't played in a while. Pretty sure all my villagers in Animal Crossing are dead.
I'm I don't want to turn it back on. I don't want to turn it back on because I'm scared of
Yeah.
what my villagers will say to me. um, we should do though, like a Mario Kart tournament. Dan was saying
Oh, for
last week.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
think
Mario's always fun.
yeah, we'll do that. Maybe get some Mario Golf in there.
Yeah. Do you
Um,
guys have Mario Party, the new one that came out? That one was fun.
no, but I can.
Okay. That one was fun. And yeah, you can play online and stuff.
Cool, cool. Yeah, let's set that up. Let's set that up.
Yeah.
If people, if you want us to play a particular Mario
Yeah.
game,
Let us know.
let us know. We'll do an episode where we just do that and yell at the screen. A lot of swearing, a lot of fun. Yeah. So that's that. That's that.
That's that.
Yeah. No, I'm not great at the segues. Dan needs to be here for
You
the
were good
segue.
at the game one.
That was
That one
by
was seamless.
pure pure luck on that one. Yeah. Um we'll see what the editing turns out to be. I may edit this so that there was like a beautiful transition. But you weren't here last week because
No,
you were
yeah.
out having a fabulous time. I saw the photo. Um but I was I was talking I said to Dan, look, I'm going to die on the hill of this smut and sports segment, which I've been trying to pitch to you guys for a while. So
Yes, you have. You get really into these book reviews. And I'm
I
like, I can't believe you actually read this stuff.
I cannot believe I read it either. Um,
Actually, I do have a funny story. I remember one time my local library was doing like kind of like an end of the year sale where all books were like $1. So people were going crazy. And so I went in there and there was this one kid who was like picking up random books and like giving it to his mom. And she got so frustrated. She's like, Mommy just wants these smutty books. And I'm like, what in the world is going on right
I love
now?
it. I love it. I love it so much. And that's a big reason why I had to delete TikTok as well. Another reason was because I got onto the book talk
Oh, yeah.
train, and then I was like, well, I need to buy this book. I need to buy this book. I need completely forgetting there was a library, just 100 meters,
For free.
100 meters down the road from me. And then I was sorely disappointed with a lot of the book talk
Mm.
recommendations because I do read smut. I'm proud of that. But and I know it doesn't lend itself to the most amazing works of all time, but I do expect a
I mean,
certain.
I think reading just to read also is a benefit on its own. I don't think it needs to be anything educational, really.
Well, I do expect a certain level of polish from my
Yeah.
smut. So I am
Oh,
quite I
smut snob.
I am a smut snob. Um, during lockdown, I joined this Discord server, and it was called the Smut Hut. And unfortunately, it's kind of fallen by the wayside a little bit. But
Mm.
now that lockdown's over, but I'm still going through their reading lists, so I'm getting immense joy out of that. But yeah, I want to do a smut and sports segment, so where I just review sports themed romances.
Yes. I
Um,
mean, I love your recaps. You can read them.
oh,
I love the
to
recap.
okay, context. I discovered Cappuccino, which is, for those of you who don't know, is an app, and you can create like your own mini podcasts, and you can invite your friends so that you kind of at the start of each day you get like a recap of everyone's of days. The problem was I invited Alicia and Dan to this, and I was the only one contributing. And it was me reviewing each chapter that I read of this book, not realizing that it was 64 chapters long.
Oh my gosh. Is it the hockey smut one?
The hockey smut. So,
I'm not gonna lie, I did start it, and then I was like, yeah,
oh, it's crap.
I'm losing brain cells.
It's so crap. Because I found this blog when I first pitched this to you. I found like a blog post. It was like top hockey themed romances that you have to read, and that was top of the list, like consistently on
Wow.
a lot of that was like a common book amongst all these different blog posts that I'd read. I was like, okay, I'll give this a go.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. I'm guessing these people had put these blogs together not actually having read that book. And just to give you, I went on a massive rant because in my spare time, I like to write as well. So I write reviews. This is how sad I am. I read smut, I review them. That's my life. That's my personality.
It's an audience for everyone.
It's an audience for everyone, yes. It started with a plane crash, and I wish it had ended there. So this is the thing, right? Okay, this is the story. The book is called Puck Me Secretly, and I love that all the hockey romance themed smut books, it's always like a play on words with puck. Puck me, puck me hard, puck me secretly. It's just it's like great. We love it. We love a good pun. So okay, cool. But the main character, his name is called Max Logan, porn star name, and he's just been released from his contract with some sort of NHL team following an off-ice fight because it's apparently shocked the hockey community.
Yeah, they care.
Yeah, and I read this. This is the prologue, mind you, and I read this and I thought, like, what are we talking about here? It takes a lot to shock the hockey community. What are we talking about? Were they fighting with knives? Were they throwing acid in each other's faces? Were they jousting with exploding lances? What did the loser have to push their horse into a pit of lava? What are we talking about here? So this has raised questions as to whether someone's going to pick up his contract, another team, because despite his skills on the ice, apparently, there's concern that no one's going to pick up his contract. And then I was like, hold on. He's supposed to be a whiz on the ice. Like Gretzky could have been a Colombian drug lord and killed 20 people. And
no one would care.
The Oilers and the Kings still would have built their team around him. So I kind of want to live in this woman's world because it's so beautifully naive. So that's just the prologue. And I'm not going to go chapter to chapter, but the first chapter introduces Riley. I've forgotten her last name. She's basically made a deal with her dad so that he would allow her to go to college. Alicia's just like glossing over. I was just like, I don't really care.
No. I'm like, I remember this. I'm like, I think I just made it to the first chapter. The prologue on the first chapter.
But what's funny is she made a deal with her dad that she could go to college for 4 years in New York City, on the condition that she goes back to Vancouver and interns with him on his hockey team, the Vancouver Wolves, for a year. She's like, cool, yeah, okay. So she's dreading going.
No dad would be like, yeah, go to college and then I'll put you on my payroll. But okay.
I mean, why wouldn't she want to go intern with him? That's my question. I mean,
I would be like, I'm not doing any work, Dad.
Yeah. Just give me the reference. Just say I worked here. So she's about to fly back to Vancouver.
Yeah.
She's nervous for many reasons. Apparently, she's a nervous flyer. We find out later on. She ends up drinking herself into some sort of stupor so that she can get on the plane. And lo and behold, she's sitting next to Max Logan.
What a
And
coincidence.
what a coinkydink. And she's reflecting on how he's such a walking stack of muscles, and that he is so not her type, because she usually goes for, and these are her words, cerebral. She usually goes for cerebral people. Um, and then she realizes that the reason she's never had an orgasm is because she's gone for the cerebral people. It makes sense. Okay, I'm on a plane and I'm thinking about that. That's what I'm thinking about. I don't know about you, Alicia.
Nope.
I don't know about you out there, audience, but every one of us is thinking about that. As I said, plane crash. Plane starts going down. She screams out.
Plane crashes?
The plane.
Yeah, I definitely didn't get that far.
Yeah. And the thing was, I was traveling for work at the time, and I was like, I really don't want to be reading this on a plane, but I persisted.
Persevered.
Yeah. And then she screams out saying, I don't want to die. I've never had an orgasm. And then Max is like, well, if we survive this. And guess what?
That's the first thought as your plane is going down.
And guess what? They survive.
They survive.
And he delivers on his promise. And what follows is basically, okay, so Rory finds out that Max is been taken up by the Vancouver Wolves. She has to deal with that. And
so now they work together.
They work together. And she's been put in charge of managing his portfolio, to make sure that he, stays in out of trouble while with the Vancouver Wolves. And the amount of that's just like the first 3 chapters out of 64.
Yeah, that sounds rough. Like, what else is to come?
There are so many plot lines that follow, that weave in and out of each other. It's like they're like drunkards doing a maypole dance. Like, they're just and you know what? Read it, people. Read it, just because you'll love it. You'll love how terrible it is. Words cannot describe how terrible it is without you actually reading it. So please do. What else did I say?
You definitely sold it.
Hold on, I wrote notes. There's a lot of notes. I'll put a full review up and you guys can go read it. What else did I say? Oh yeah, they don't talk to each other for longer than 10 minutes throughout the book.
Like the whole book?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, at no point do they sit down for a conversation longer than 10 minutes. And it relies on the fact that there's a lot of miscommunication. And then at the end, there's a hostage situation.
Because that happens every day.
That happens every day. So it starts with plane crash, ends with the hostage situation. A lot of laughs and giggles. Very boring. Thinking about doing a podcast on just that book, to be honest. I'm so tired.
I don't think that's a good idea.
This was going to be a lot funnier than what I predicted, but it's, you know what? It's good idea.
Read it, don't read it.
Good idea, poor execution. We'll see how the next book goes. Maybe I'll have more energy and won't be so tired from last night. So yeah. Yeah, if you have a sports themed romance that you would like me to read and review, I'll be on point next week.
For sure read it.
Let me know. Yeah. That's it. That's it. That's all we got. That's all I got.
For girls' night.
Girls' night.